Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with my girl, my sister, my co-host, Miss Morningstar, and we are from Our Plugs, the Community Connection. Today is Thursday, and it is a good day to be alive. I want to welcome everyone in. I hope everyone has had a great night. Everyone rested as they should and had peace of mind. There's nothing like it. You can't even buy it. And you are ready to start your day on a good note. So I hope and pray that everyone has their 16 ounces of water and they are partaking. This is your reminder to take your morning medications as well as eat a healthy breakfast. Grab you something cold or warm, or just make sure that it's good to drink. And come on in. We have a great show today. Today we are talking to our brother from Value Identity, and we are talking about unlocking the universe's cheat code. I would really like to know what that is about. And I'm quite sure you would as well. So you guys get ready for a great show with Regi and his comments and knowledge. Yes. So before we get started, today, as every single day, we must start with the positive affirmations, and we get those positive affirmations from our sister, my little sister, Mrs. Morningstar. The
Good
affirmation.
morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Happy Thursday, Friday Eve.
Yes. Friday Eve. Thank you.
Yes. We almost there, y'all. It's been a short week, but it just seemed off. It just seemed off no matter what, because that one day of the holiday, it just seemed off. But we almost to the end of the week, so that's a good
Thank
thing.
goodness.
Yes, so we are going to do some positive affirmations for success, abundance, and confidence, y'all. We need all three of those things. Positive affirmations are one of the most loved parts of being free. Okay, so let's get into it. I face challenging situations with confidence, courage, and conviction. I am confident in my unique gifts and talents, and I share them proudly with the world. I am self-sufficient, creative, and resilient. All of my problems have solutions. There is no one better than me. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, I like that.
No one better than me. I embody confidence. I am confident in my ability to change my life. I'm at peace in my life. I'm getting better every day and in every way. Great things are happening to me every day. I have all I need to make today a great day. I radiate confidence. I am enough. I conquer every obstacle to create my own dream. Everything is going according to plan. My past will not dictate my future. I'm the creator of my best reality. I always see the good in others and in myself. I know I have the ability to achieve my goals in life. I feel glorious, dynamic energy. I I am active and alive. Abundance flows freely through me. My experiences are essential for my growth and development. I am worthy because I honor who I am. I am open to new and beautiful changes. Life is bringing me beautiful experiences. Nobody but me decides how I feel. And finally, I am in charge of my thoughts and I will judge myself appropriately.
Absolutely. It sounds like you are that it girl. Oh yeah.
Well, that's what we
Yeah.
gotta wake up and we gotta claim it, y'all. We have to wake
Claim
up
it.
and we have to own it.
Yeah. Claim it, own it, absorb it, take it in, and
Yeah,
you know, don't let anybody try and dim your light, with
that's
negative
right.
energy or, coming in on
Yep,
craziness. Don't let anybody do you like that.
never.
You know better. You know better. And if you don't know better, just know that these morning affirmations are geared just for you. And we just
Yes,
need you to
ma'am.
listen and apply. Listen and apply. Thank you,
Yep.
Miss Morningstar.
You're
As
welcome.
that was profound. I want
Thank
to
you.
say good morning to our chat on TikTok as well as our YouTube chat. Thank you for being here. You could be
Good
anywhere else.
morning, everybody.
You're here. So we truly appreciate you. So let's go ahead and hop into this weather. Holly Springs, it looks like we're ticking back up on the hot meter. We've got a high today of 91, a low of 67. Feels like temperature 91 degrees. With a 9% chance of rain, winds are out of the west, southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is moderate in the morning and high in the evening. Mosquito risk, of course, is high. Ragweed pollen is very high, and air quality is good. It's going to be a sunny yet cloudy day, a great day to go outside and touch grass. Drink water, touch grass, get sun. Those three things keep the blood flowing. Memphis, Tennessee, come on in. 90 degrees today with the low of 70. Feels like temperature's 91. You have a 22% chance of rain. Winds are out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is medium in the morning and moderate in the evening. Mosquito risk is medium, so some of them have moved down to Holly Springs and then they moved over to Houston, Texas. Ragweed pollen is very high, air quality is moderate, and again, you're going to have clouds and it's going to be a sunny day. Great day to go outside and do what? Touch grass, drink water, get your sun. Oh, yeah, I like all of that.
Good
Houston,
stuff.
hi, Houston. Houston, you don't disappoint. When we say hi to Houston, you show us, you show up and you show out. A
Show
high
up and show
day,
out. Never
98
fails us.
degrees. Low
Whew.
of 78. Let me repeat that. 98. Low of
Why I gotta
70.
be 98 though? Why you gotta do that much?
Why does the
This
feels
is
like temperature have to be 101? It is September.
hot.
Anyway, we got a 9% chance of rain. It's not going to rain. Winds out of the southwest at
Don't get no rain.
8 to 15 miles per hour. I can't even talk because it's so hot. Anyway, let's see. Humidity is moderate in the morning, high in the evening. Of course it is. Mosquitoes, they're your neighbors. It's high, and they moved in to Houston just like the folks from California, everywhere. There's no allergy report, unfortunately, for Houston. I can just say that yes, there are pollen, period. We don't need to know ragweed, grass, tree, you name it, we got it. Air quality is moderate, and it's going to be sunny and hot. It's getting hot in here. It stays hot in here.
Mm-hmm.
That is your weather for today in both Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, and hot Houston, Texas. So, sis, let's go ahead and hop into this news you can use. Go ahead and
Yes.
start us off, or you want me to start? Or
Okay. Now I can start. So the survivors of the case, some of the survivors had an opportunity to speak live yesterday, and it was really, really, really good to hear and see
yeah,
them speak as
and,
strong women they are, because those young ladies, now older women,
Yes.
Have been fighting this for over 20 years now. 20 years. Can you imagine 20 years trying to prove that you did not know what was really happening? You were a whole kid, 16, 17-year-olds. They were recruited by this monster woman, madam. Yeah, trafficking. They were trafficked. And yeah, they got to tell a little bit of their story. And I ain't surprised, you know, the sickness. They want the files released. They want these games to stop being played. They're like, you know, the government, they're really curious of why the government has been trying to cover this up. So really, I didn't know how deep it was. So this is not really, nothing about this should be political, first of all. Because we are talking about young ladies, children who were recruited, groomed, brought, abducted, trafficked. Yeah. And taken and sexually abused. Okay.
Yeah,
that's what happened by grown men and a woman.
Yeah, just nasty.
So because she is not innocent by any means necessary. The lady participated in some of the acts.
Yep.
Okay. Confirmed by the ladies today. So they want justice. They want justice in a whole nutshell. They got the justice that she's in prison. They're as much as everybody has been
her there.
Why did they move her? They mad about that. They want the files released. Of course they want their names redacted because they don't want, you know, it's a lot of victims
of these crazy people out here.
Yes. These women who have came forward, these brave women who have came forward have been followed, harassed, their lives have been threatened. They have been drugged through the mud.
Yep. Them and their families. Let's say that.
Yeah, them and their I mean, imagine that. You're a whole victim of sexual assault and you getting dragged through the mud.
Yep. One of them
because of money and power.
One of them, the police tried to say that she was a part of it and tried to arrest her.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Try to drag their names through the mud.
Yeah, pretty much.
Money and power. And they said directly to Rump, they said, listen, Rump, I'm saying Rump, they said President Trump, but I'm saying Rump. They said, you know what? This is not a hoax. You know, stop. They can't believe he is the president of the United States saying this is a hoax. And then guess what this idiot do? He turned right around and do a news conference because he met with the president of Poland, prime minister of Poland or whatever today, and said, when they asked the question, he said it's Democratic hoax. He turned around and said it right back.
Democrats ain't got nothing to do with how
this is not political.
Children.
Democrats have nothing to do
with what you've done to children.
Exactly. What has been done to these girls and these women now, these women who have children and families, they are haunted every day about this case.
Yeah.
Release the files. Give them a peace of mind so they can, because one of the ladies expressed, you know, I would just like to see and read the files because I have went dark and blocked out some of the trauma I went through, and I want to read what happened to me.
Yeah. Not only that, you know, they need a sense of closure. You know, the wound is still open. That's just like anybody. You have something traumatic happen to you and you never address it. You need a sense of closure at some point. Yeah. But it's my understanding that if they don't release the files, the ladies are willing to release the names anyway.
Well, they said they working on it. They working on the list themselves. They were like, because honestly, they were like, we know the names. We remember the names. Yeah. So what they're working on now is gathering everybody together.
And there were hundreds of children.
Thousands, actually. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. It's nasty.
That went through that island. And it was also young women, you know, even.
And men. Young boys.
Promise, careers and groomed and flown out there to only be tricked when they got to an island to feel like they had to do those, erroneous things.
Unspeakable
So
acts
yeah,
to these grown, nasty men. It's disgusting.
disgusting.
It's
So
disgusting.
I was just happy to see that they got a chance to speak live, say what they needed to say, and I'm pretty sure they wanted to say more, but
Mhm.
it was good to be able to see that they are able to use their voice and say how they feel, you know.
Absolutely. And then my thing is, they need a sense of closure. That I'm going to continue to say that when you've gone through something like this, yes, you
Right.
go through therapy, yes, you talk it out, but you need to be able to close that chapter in your
Mm-hmm.
life so that you can breathe, you know?
Yeah.
Um, I hate to even say this, but I've said it for so long. I don't know a single woman who hasn't been a victim. Not
Yeah.
one.
I
No,
don't either.
unfortunately. And
Unfortunately.
we have a right to say what's happened to us. Don't try and stifle our voice. My thing is, you didn't think about that. Children grow up,
Mm-hmm.
and children don't forget. It's a traumatic experience.
They have PTSD. They definitely are suffering from PTSD, and
Absolutely,
this will be something that, like you said, Kitty, will give them closure. So
absolutely, and it's
I
very
just
triggering.
Congress, they're trying to pass a bill. This bill is what they were speaking on while they were talking. They were speaking on the bill. This bill will allow, things to move along and get the files released, all of the files released, the list and everything else. They need this bill to pass. So
They do, and I saw that. What's the lady's name down in Georgia? Marjorie. I call her
uh
something different.
yeah, her with the shoulders.
Shoulders, the big back. Yeah, I saw that she was standing with them, and I saw that Nancy Mace was affected in a negative manner. But you worked for him, and you know what he did. But you ran
Nancy
up out of there,
Mays,
acting
she
as if you were
she
so
disgusting.
triggered. Yet you work for this very person who's engaged with these young ladies. These.
Who's thoroughly associated with the monster that they portrayed, the monster that he was, or whatever.
He is,
um
and I
this
truly
was
feel
his
like,
very close friend,
I
as
mean,
one
they
of the
worked
young
hand in
ladies did
hand.
say. She said,
He had,
oh, he bragged about the relationship with him and Trump.
yeah, they worked
No
hand
doubt.
in hand. Trump had the women because he had the pageants. So he knew all the young ladies, the little girls. It's
Hmm.
just disgusting. And then, oh
Hmm.
boy, had the doggone um, islands. So you saw these girls who were trying to make it and have a career, and then you capitalized on that trafficking. And I he said that he wanted to get into heaven, and I don't see how. I don't know. I'm not God. God forgives. I do not. So it's not my
Hmm.
job. But yeah, I'm glad that we are speaking on this. My heart goes out to these ladies and men
Yeah, and their
who,
safety. I pray
yes,
that they remain safe. Just imagine one of the women spoke about, they threatened my daughter. I drive my daughter to school. They follow me. Like, this is how they have to live their life, for being a victim, of a monster
victim.
who is powerful with money and influence.
Yeah, that's horrible. You know,
Yeah.
great state of Texas. We are heavily armed. So you followed me. Let me hush. Let's go to the next
Next
story.
next story, real quick. So we gotta go. Okay, so this
Yeah.
story, I thank you, Miss Jack, because I was on her live today, and she read a story, and I was like, yeah, I got to talk about this on the radio. So a grandfather from North Carolina put pills in his granddaughter's Dairy Queen ice cream. A 66-year-old County Board of Elections grandfather,
Republican.
Republican,
Yeah.
I believe. I don't know. I can't confirm. Let me see. Anyway, we're going to say Republican. Allegedly. On August 3rd, went with his granddaughters to Dairy Queen. He went to, while they waited in the car, he went to go pick up their blizzards. Came back to the car with the blizzards. And I don't know what was the exchange, how the girls must have saw something or saw something in the blizzard as they were driving. They pulled into a gas station. They saw an emergency ambulance in the gas station, stopped and had them look, and it was narcotics in their blizzards. So an investigation happened quickly. You know, they checked the girls hadn't ingested it or whatever. They went back, watched the camera, and caught Granddaddy putting in the blizzards.
He's the GOP chairman in North Carolina. By the way, Ms. Jack just confirmed that. The GOP chairman let's be clear, the GOP chairman of North Carolina put narcotics in his granddaughter's ice cream. What
was he gonna do, y'all? I mean, what was his plans with his 16-year-old daughter? I don't know how old the other granddaughter was, but the one was 16. He was going to drug his granddaughters.
That's some nasty. Oh, Lord. Let's go to break because I'm about to curse. I'm trying to stop. But oh, Lord. Jesus.
Y'all go look up the story. I don't even want to talk about it no more because I need some.
But I wanted to say this. It was not a drag queen. It was not a LGBTQIA.
No.
It was not a DEI hire.
No.
It was a GOP chairman.
66-year-old grandfather.
66 years old, nasty buzzard. Anywho, let's go to break. Dirty, nasty. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
Hi, I'm Tori G., owner and founder of Say Something Tees, a statement t-shirt company. I got into this business by mistake, but the mission was no accident. As a Black female-owned brand, we do more than just sell shirts. We make statements. Our designs spark conversation, sometimes shady, sometimes in your face, but always bold. From the 92% collection, honoring Black women who always show up, to Dear Black Woman, a love letter to our strength and resilience. Our tees empower, uplift, and keep it real. Because at Say Something Tees, we believe your shirt should speak before you do. Shop Black owned, shop with a purpose. Find us at www.saysomething.biz and let's say something together.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
Opal May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day. And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA. We're going to continue on with the breaking news and news that you can use. Miss Morningstar, you still, was that it for you, hon?
I got another one, but did you want to go or?
Yeah, I just got a couple
Come
quick
back.
stories.
Okay.
Yeah. So, contrary to the lies told by this administration, DC still has crimes, okay? We are never going to live in a world where there's no crime at all. Let's just be honest and real with each other. It doesn't happen. We are imperfect people, and people commit crimes.
Right.
Doesn't mean that it's okay, but our law enforcement are trained to deal with it. It's not the National Guard. So although he's toting that there's no more crime in DC, just like the other 30,000 lies that he's told, this is 30,001, another lie. There were 400 crimes committed and reported just last week. So we're going to I have always taken his word with a grain of salt and knew that it was filled with nothing but lies, because it's all he does. So just know that. I hear that he's going to push the National Guard over to Chicago. Yeah, actions speak louder than words, and that's what he's saying right now, but it still hasn't happened. Quickly on to Alcatraz. It's shutting down because it was unlawful.
Good.
As we all knew.
Good.
Crimes against humanity, okay? They're shutting it down. So there's millions that are wasted. Where's
All
the
the money?
all the millions? $240 million was given to the state of Florida to build that. And I need you guys to understand, and I'm going to come back with the article. I just need to do a little bit more research because I want to be able to name names. But the person that was contracted, that won the contract to build, I'm sorry, it's not Alcatraz. It's not Alligator Alcatraz. This is a camp that they're building in Texas at a old military base. There is a single man in his 70s who got the contract, and he has a home in Virginia, and it's just a home. It's not a business. And he got a $1 billion contract.
Yeah.
What is it when you wash your clothes and you put money in it? And you do the money laundry. Yeah, sometimes you have to wash your money. Anywho, allegedly.
Think about that.
Yeah, I will be back with that story. I just got to do a deep dive into it. Also, there are reports that Chick-fil-A is closing some of their stores. And for all you Chick-fil-A lovers, I think that this is a wonderful news because I hate Chick-fil-A. That is the nastiest chicken I've ever tasted. It's sweet.
And the kids love it.
Yeah, because it's got sugar in it. Their formula that no, that's not normal. Why is the chicken sweet? Why?
I paid attention. Like, I don't eat it that much, so
I can't eat it. I tasted it.
Okay.
Now their salads, if it's grilled chicken, I like that, but I can live without it because I can make my own salads. But plus, They contributed to the man with the
Well, why
right.
they closing? They having some money problems.
Everything he touches turns to.
And they supported the man with the dead hand. I
They
mean,
sure did. Everything he
they
touched.
because they evangelists, Christian event.
Yeah, these Christian values, whatever.
Yeah.
And then in Mississippi, a federal judge blocks the DEI ban. You gone then. You go.
Mm.
You go.
Oh
Block.
yeah, I remember that story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now,
Black
my
judge.
last story, I have a great story that I want to bring up, but I have some sad news, and we're just going to keep him lifted and uplifted in prayer. I know what I'm about to report affects a lot of people, a lot of men and their families. Montel Jordan revealed on today's show that he had prostate cancer about almost a year ago. He had his prostate removed, went back in for testing, because they check you, and they still see signs of cancer. So he's still going to have to deal with that. They still have detected the cancer. So he's going through treatment, and I'm just going to say there are so many people out here that are dealing with this. My prayers are with you. Men, please go get your prostate exams. We need you here. We want you here. So please go get your prostate exams. If no one's told you this today, let me tell you, we need you. You are needed in our communities. You're needed as a father, as a husband, as a son, as a person. You're needed. Go get your exams. And women, please go get your mammograms every
Yeah,
year.
absolutely. Don't skip a year. Go
Don't
every.
skip. It only takes this much time.
Things change quick in a year.
They do. I know firsthand, not from myself, but from family.
I know
Please.
plenty of people.
Plenty.
Yeah.
I know too many. How about that?
Yeah.
So we have to be diligent when it comes to our health. And last but not least, this is a great story that I wanted to talk about. It is from the Smiths. Oh, hold
Before
on.
you do the great story, can I do the not so
Yeah.
great story? Then we're
Let's
gonna
go
end on
ahead
the
and do
great
that, because
story.
we're gonna end on a great story.
So yeah, because I like to end on a good story. So this was a story that happened in Vermont. A man loses both his eyes after a random road rage attack. So I wanted to talk about this because I know that there's a lot of road rage that happens here in Texas.
Say it one more
And
time.
I'm pretty sure it's everywhere.
Say it one more time for the folks on TikTok. I had to stop.
So a man in Vermont, he loses both of his eyes after a random road rage attack. So a man by the name of Ronnie Bushway, he's 46-year-old, suffered severe eye injuries after a road rage assault that forced doctors to have to remove both of his eyes.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
Police says that he was driving on a Tuesday night around 8:30 when another car began tailgating him. As he continued to drive, the guy's tailgating him, probably blowing the horn, acting belligerent. He says, I guess once he pulled in front of, the guy went around him and pulled in front of him and put his brakes on, got out of the car, and proceeded to punch the gentleman in his face several times and gouged his eyes before fleeing the scene. Gouged his eyes, leaving him with injuries that were so severe that the doctors needed to remove both of his eyes. He has not regained his vision since the assault. So I don't know what this means. Like when you say my eyes, I'm like, am I blind now? What happened?
They had to remove his eyes. He doesn't have eyes anymore. He's blind.
Well, they're like he has not regained his vision since the assault. So I'm like, will he ever? I don't get that part.
Because
unless they're doing some type of transplant, I don't know. It's just crazy, guys. People are nuts. So I just wanted to say this to all of our road rage.
Did they catch the man?
Yes, they did.
Is he a
They
demon?
he probably is. I don't got no picture. But they did catch him doing something like that. You have to be something wrong with you. And he's in jail right now. And his family, the poor gentleman who lost his eyes has GoFundMe now. It's just
That's
sad, y'all. We're
sad.
living in some rough times. It is people that have lost their rabbit minds. Be careful. Don't honk your horn. Try to ignore people. If the best thing he could have did when that person pulled in front of him and got out their car is to go around
I would have
and
run.
almost and run they behind over or keep going and call the police, because don't give nobody an opportunity to get that close to you to be able to hurt you.
I
Because
believe in speed
that's
bumps.
these people is crazy.
I believe in speed bumps. If you
Yeah.
get in front of me and you're belligerent, I'm okay.
I'm in fear of my life.
I'm in fear of my life.
I'm in fear of my
I live in
life.
Texas. That's
Yeah.
for me, the only thing, well, one of the greatest things about living in Texas is I have the right to defend myself by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and I am a true believer of that. Please
Yeah.
go play with your mammy. Okay.
Yeah. He wouldn't have made it to the car. I'm just
No, he
saying that.
wouldn't have. Because what you getting out your car for? I am in fear of my life,
Yeah. We're not doing
Mr.
that.
Officer.
We're not
Anywho,
doing that.
thank you for sharing that
Yeah,
story.
well, go ahead with the
Y'all
good
be
story. I had
careful.
to share that just for our road rage folks. I know it's a lot of us out there, including myself
Please stop honking
sometimes.
your horn.
I don't
Yes.
honk my horn no more. I really
Uh-uh.
just
I
try
turn on
my
my
best.
music and I'm singing the entire time. I don't care. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B in one piece. I got things to
Yeah,
do.
that's
All
good.
right, so let's hop into this good news. Some good
Okay.
news from the Smithsonian Magazine. And if you guys, you can get their newsletter, and I suggest that you do. I like to subscribe to different newsletters so it educates me. Education is key. So the Mississippi Museum and Educational Organization showcase pride and resilience through local histories and community education programs. The Smithsonian's Regional Collaboratives team encountered a network of passionate people telling local stories and prioritizing community needs in a series of visits over the summer. So that the Smith, let me continue. The Smithsonian Regional Collaboratives team serves as a catalyst for deepened and sustained engagement between the Smithsonian and communities throughout the nation. Situated within the Office of the Undersecretary for Education, the SRC meets communities where they are to co-develop programs and projects that respond to community needs and priorities. Um, it speaks about the team, which is great. They have regional relationships and network within 6 regions. That's Northeast, Southeast, Southwest, Midwest, West, and U.S. territories. Before I get into me, they launched regional collaborative conversations in the Southeast. The SRC identified Mississippi as an ideal place to host an initial stakeholder covenant, primarily because of the overwhelming cluster of activities that are scheduled to occur throughout the state in 2026. We also noted that the Smithsonian has over 10 years of history of engaging the Mississippians across sectors and needs, and we hope to build on that history, leveraging it as a sturdy foundation for deeper engagement and broader collaboration. I love to hear this because we all know that the man with the rotten hand
Just about to say it. He been attacking them.
has been attacking them to
Yeah.
remove history.
History. Yeah.
Again, I would encourage anyone that listens, just Google Smithsonian, sign up for their newsletter. Our voices will be heard. I love the fact that they have regional offices and they are working with the community. So I'm
Yeah.
going to pay close attention to this because I love history and I love going to museums. I really and truly do. I
Yeah.
love to see what happened because I'm nosy like that. Anyway, that is my good story. I love it for Mississippi. You guys
Cool.
deserve it all. Period.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes, yes,
Let's
yes.
bring our brother up.
Yes, let's bring up Brother Reggie. Hey, Reggie.
Regi.
How are you?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello, DJ
Reggie.
Kitty. Hello, DJ Kitty, Miss Morning Star, WKRA listening audience. How is everybody doing? Happy Thursday.
Good.
Doing
How are
just
you? You all
fine.
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You
Just happy.
Hey, I mean, it's like DJ Kitty says, it's another day to experience life. Why not enjoy it? Or why not do the best that you can to enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Right?
Find
Because
the good.
these moments are irreplaceable. They come and they go, and we can't get them back. And the one thing you cannot buy more of is time. So why not enjoy the moments that you're given?
that's facts.
That's what I think.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy
That's
every.
just little old me.
Yeah, you only have one September 4th, 2025. You don't get a you don't get a do-over or repeat.
No
Yep.
Enjoy
redos.
this one. No
You're
redo.
hitting you're
No
hitting the
do-overs.
nail. You're hitting the nail on the head already. Absolutely.
Yes, well, I learned from the best. I learned from the best.
I see you, man. I see. I don't have to give you the pop quiz. You're already
I
providing the
didn't
answers. Walking in the door.
hand
You
again.
walking in the door with the answers, no
Kitty
questions.
got
You
a
walking
cheat
in with
sheet. She got a
answers.
cheat sheet.
Yeah, I got a
Absolutely.
cheat sheet. Yes,
There you go. She got some of the cheat code already,
I
right?
do. I do.
Uh-huh.
I do. So today
Shit.
we are actually talking about unlocking the universe's cheat code. And you know
Hmm.
me, I have my pen ready.
Yeah.
I am truly interested
the
on
pen
how
the,
this goes.
the pen is mightier than the sword,
It really
I've
is.
heard.
It really
Yes.
is. So, what does this even mean? Unlocking the universe's cheat code. Enlighten
Well,
us, Reggie.
let's dissect it. Let's dissect it. When you hear the word or the phrase cheat code, what comes to mind? Like, what comes to mind when you hear cheat code?
Test. There's
Okay.
Shortcut.
yeah,
There you go. A shortcut. Maybe, okay, to your point, DJ Kitty, a test, but maybe getting the answers to the
yeah,
test
the answers to the test. Yeah,
without having maybe to study.
yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Miss Morning Star.
Right.
yeah.
Miss
You have the
Morning
answers
Star.
to the test.
I
I'm
mean,
reading your body language, Miss Morning Star.
yeah, I'm just saying,
Right? Right?
little help
And
don't hurt.
exactly. Information is power, and however we
Yeah,
can get it, right? Let's get it.
absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm all about it. And another thing that I kind of think of when I hear the phrase cheat code, I also think of password. Okay? Something that I can use that unlocks access to something that I desire access to. Okay? So
Okay.
that's another thought. That's another thought. So when we look at unlocking the universe's cheat code, what I mean by that is there's a theme within the universe. There is a common theme, there is a common narrative within the universe that I began to notice maybe 2 years ago. And once you kind of unlock these themes, then you begin to connect the dots and you begin to see how everything begins to fit together. And it's just like, oh, wait a minute. If this is how this works, then this is also how I can work it. Okay. Because once you understand how to operate something, now you have power over that person, place, or thing. Does that make sense?
It makes sense to me.
Once you learn how to drive, you have power over the car. You can make it go right, or you can make it go left, or you can make it go straight. You can make it go fast. You can make it go slow. You can stop it. 102, 500 horsepower machine. You can literally stop it at your command and at your desire. So again, there is a lot of power in this. And so the one thing that I kind of began to realize, and this was a part of the value identity journey, and you've already touched on it, DJ Kitty, so you have been paying attention. But the question that I'd like to open up with is, what is the smallest measure? Okay, what is the smallest quantity of any? What is the smallest quantity of any measure?
One. No. Yeah.
Stop right there. Don't go any further. Yes. So if you're looking at any measure, 1 quart, 1 gallon, 1 ounce, 1 inch, right? 1 drop.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're looking at, again, we're back to that number. And so if 1 is the smallest quantity of any measure, then okay, so we look at that. And now there was an interesting something that kind of popped out to me, because I know that you guys, there are times when I reference scripture, but I don't typically reference it from a standpoint of just, the Bible says, that's not my mindset. My mindset is that the Bible is also a cheat code. It literally is a manual for life and for understanding mysteries of myself, mysteries of the universe, mysteries of, again, how things work. And if I understand how things work, I also understand how I can work it, right?
Yes.
And there was something very interesting that Jesus said. He said, the greatest among you shall be the least.
Yeah.
Think about that. The greatest among you shall be the least. And the first question that I posed is, what is the smallest measure of any quantity?
1.
1. Okay. So, now I'm thinking. All right. And then we look at, let's just, what is the universal language? Numbers, right? Numbers, math, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can even get into, quantum physics, but it's all numbers, vibration. All of that is related to numbers. And so when I look at what is the least of all numbers, in an infinite configuration of numbers that exist in the universe, what is the least of all numbers?
1.
Exactly. And when I look at the number 1, 1 is the representation of you and I. Each one of you, any one of us, every one of us.
Mm-hmm. I can
So
dig it.
you and I are the living, breathing representation of 1.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so going back to that scripture, the greatest among you shall be the least. Okay, so you're telling me that 1 is greater than 5 trillion? How is that? Or is 1 greater than 5 trillion? Or which number is greater? If I put 5 trillion in front of you and I put 1 in front of you, and I asked you which of these two numbers is greater, which one would you pick?
5 trillion.
You would pick 5 trillion. Anybody on TikTok, feel free to chime into this
5 trillion
conversation.
for me.
5 trillion?
We're going with the greatest number, the largest.
Okay, the greatest number. Okay, so let's look at that. 1 compared to 5 trillion. So let's look at the quality of 1, because 1 is the only number in the universe that can multiply by multiplying it by itself, can become any number or greater.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and on and on and on, can equal and surpass 5 trillion. But if you take 5 trillion, if you take 5 trillion plus 5 trillion, that's 10 trillion.
Mm-hmm.
But it cannot equal 10 trillion and 1. It can equal 15 trillion, but it won't equal 15 trillion and 1. It can equal 20 trillion, but it cannot equal, you see my point? So 1 can become any number by multiplying it by adding it to itself, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. But it is also the only number in an infinite configuration of numbers that can also reduce every number to equal itself.
Yes, I get that. So in whole numbers.
Yes.
In whole numbers, because if you're looking at $1 versus $5 trillion, $5 trillion is greater than $1.
Yes.
But
yes.
Whole numbers.
I'm talking. Yes. In the concept of whole numbers. Okay. In the language of the universe, because the universe is not measured in monetary value, right?
Yes.
So think about the power of that. The smallest, the least of you, the least among you is the greatest. The least among you is the entity, is the one that possesses all the power.
Okay.
And 1 is the representation of you and I.
Absolutely. Let's go take a quick commercial break.
Absolutely.
That's a mathematical equation.
Yes, that's a mathematical puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
You're listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
Welcome to Morningstar Boutique, where the sun is shining and the style is all about you, your beauty, confidence, and individuality. Whether that's your perfect summer dress, a chic jumpsuit, or outfit you didn't know you needed, we've got you. Stop by ourplugs.com and check us out. We'll see you soon.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Tumblers for every personality. For the men, smoking trays and cutting boards. For the women, flower jewelry and honeybee coasters. Tic-tac-toe and dominoes. Sneakers, sneakers, sneakers. Sparkle Luxe keychains and trinket trays. Head over to ourplugs.com and receive a special coupon code for $7 off $35.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We are here with our brother Regi, talking about unlocking the universe's cheat code. All right, so we left off with 1, and so I am listening so that I
Okay.
learn. Okay.
Okay. So again, this number keeps coming up, this theme, right? In the universe. And so again, when you look at our design, okay, the question is, okay, what are the components of our design? What are the components of the human body? How many right arms do you have?
1.
How many left arms do you have?
On a good day, 1. If I'm lucky.
Right. A good, strong one.
Exactly. Exactly. And when you look at every member of your body, there's only one of each.
Yeah.
And to your point, DJ Katie, you said, what is today's date? September 4th,
2020.
2025. And how many of those do we? Exactly.
Only
And
get
right
1.
now, exactly. And right now, the time is whatever the time is. And in 30 seconds or so, it's going to be a new time on that date. And we only get one of the. So here again, this theme keeps resounding and keeps showing up. And we get, today is what? Today is Thursday. And then we only get one of those in this time cycle. And then Friday is a new day, a new date. And founding theme of one.
You cut out.
I'm
Say
sorry.
it again. Say that
I
last
said, and so here we are with this resounding theme of one.
Mm-hmm.
And so that now, as you can clearly see, it becomes extremely important. And then when you look outside of you, okay, because we're in the value identity corner, and this is, the main topic is the internal you versus the external you.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we've looked at the internal you under this unlocking the universe's cheat code. And now when you look at the external and you look out into nature, again, the same thing. The body of the universe, there's only one of everything. There are no two things that are exactly alike.
Not even twins.
Exactly.
Not even twins, right?
Two trees, no two birds, no two snowflakes. That's a very common one. Snowflakes. People talk, no two snowflakes that are exact. There's no two. So everything is significantly unique, wonderfully made, and extremely rare, because the most rare of all things, the most rare measure of all things, again,
It's
is
1.
one.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And so here we are. And so when you look at this framework, and there's something else that I'd kind of like to drop into this. And I think I touched on it during our last segment that we did this. And again, when we pass from this experience, we become Earth once again. So right now, you are literally the living, breathing, walking, talking, creating Earth. You're literally the Earth personified, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the Earth is connected to all of everything else that is nature and the universe, right? The trees, the stars, the mountain, the rivers, the lakes, all of it. The heavens, the heavenly bodies, and everything. And so when we look at property, this is just in comparison to help you understand your power and your place.
Mm-hmm.
When we look at property, we call that real estate, but it's not, it's property.
Yes.
The real estate, if the earth is a part of the estate of the universe, and you are the earth, then you are the real estate.
I like how you did that, Reggie. Okay.
You are the real.
I like
You are the
that.
real estate.
our body.
We are the real estate. It's not property.
Yeah.
See, they tried to hide that from us by masking property is no. Property is property.
Mm-hmm.
But we are the real estate
Of this earth.
of the universe.
Right.
Like that.
Of the universe. Your finger is a part. DJ Kitty, your pinky finger on your left hand is the estate of DJ Kitty.
I feel that.
Ms. Morningstar, your pinky finger on your right hand is the estate, is the property of Miss Morningstar. You and I are components of the earth, and the earth is nature, is a finger in the body of nature. And so again, you are the sum total of all of your parts, and the sum total of all of your parts is you. So if you are the earth, then you are everything else that the earth is. This is as much you as your face is, as the rest of your body is. And when you present yourself to others, you don't say, hi, meet my pinky, my right pinky. Hi, meet my nose. Hi, meet my head. Oh, you'd like my left arm. You say, I am the sum of me.
Right.
The sum of all of my parts is DJ Kitty. The sum of all of my parts is Miss Morningstar. I am the sum of my parts, and the sum of my parts is me. So if the earth is the estate of the universe, then so are you. You are the real estate, living, breathing, walking, talking. And when you look out into nature, you are looking at a mirror.
Absolutely. So we have a question.
Yes.
On the talk tick.
Yes.
Welcome in, Rachel. I know you, I haven't seen you here before. I want to welcome you into our broadcast. What we're doing now is we are listening to our brother Regi. We are also on YouTube. You can actually see him on YouTube. Excuse me, I have allergies. You can actually see him on YouTube. You can go to Our Plug LLC on YouTube, and you can actually see him as we are doing the taping of this show. But that is a great question. He's so very knowledgeable, and you came in on a great show. Today's topic is unlocking the universe's cheat code, and I see that you are interested, so please join us on YouTube. And we're here every Sunday through Thursday from 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I just wanted to allow Rachel to understand.
Absolutely. Hi, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel. And please follow us.
That analogy is so fire, Reggie. I remember you telling us something about it before. Kind of, the way you break it down
to
makes
the level.
You really, the levels of it, because no one would ever think of this universe or how we are defined and how we look at ourselves. And this is all part of value identity.
Yes. Identifying your value.
Of the lessons that we as people and as most people need this class.
Yes.
This is a class.
Yes.
Most people need this class to be able to
cheat
learn.
Codes.
Yes, the cheat codes of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
To understand who they are as people, as humans, why we are here.
Yes.
And what our value is to being here.
Exactly.
Because we hold all the power.
Everything. This is where we're going.
Yeah.
This is
We hold the power.
Yes, you're right, powerful Black
woman.
Yes. Let me say this. I don't know about everyone else, but I remember being a young, maybe teenager, maybe 12 or 13, trying to understand what my body was going through, purpose. Mm-hmm. And I always would, talk and pray to God and ask him, why are we here? What is the point of this? What is our purpose? What is the reason why I am here? These are my parents. These are my siblings. And over the years, I come to an understanding. But I'm gonna be honest with you, as a grown adult now, I am learning so much from Regi, from Coach Nikki, from counseling. I am learning, Counselor Nikki, Mrs. Jack, Miss Morningstar. I'm learning so much more about Powerful Black Woman, about who I am and why I'm here,
And how
and why,
valuable you
and
are.
how valuable I am. It doesn't have anything to do with money. It's more along
Mm-mm.
the
It
lines of,
doesn't.
it doesn't. It's nothing to do with money. It's about my existence here.
Yes,
It's a part of the universe,
It's
and,
divine.
and
it
we are
is
all
divine.
connecting because
Yes,
what we're supposed to do.
say
We're not
that.
supposed to live in strife and fighting and hate. We're supposed to live in uplifting and helping each other along the way, mentally, not
Yes.
monetary. That has nothing to do with it. It's mentally understanding our place and where
Mm-hmm.
we're supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be at. Go
And you
ahead.
know what? I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say this. No, I don't hate to say this because
Say it,
this
Miss
is,
Morningstar.
I'm
Say
going to
it.
say it because what a powerful God we serve. What a
Yes.
Powerful.
wonderful God we
Talk to
serve.
me.
Say
Talk
it.
to
What
me.
a for him, for God, the entity of God to create us
Say
in a manner that
Mm,
we were brought like from dust to be
mm.
able to move this world in the way we
Yes.
moved it, and it has to
Yes.
operate off of us. What an amazing God
Yes.
we serve.
that's
Not the
amazing.
other way around. Say that, Miss
Yes,
Morningstar.
it's
Yes.
amazing.
It's
And it
because
makes
of
you
you that
think
all this
that
other
thing.
stuff exists.
Yes,
Yes.
the trees move because of oxygen, because of us.
Yes.
The tree,
Yes.
they
Yes.
feed off of our energy. Without us being here, they would be dead. They
Yes.
would
Thank
be
you.
nothing without us
Thank.
going out and producing the oxygen. I'm getting it, Reggie.
That's what I'm.
I've been
That's
listening.
what.
I might be quiet, but I'm taking it
Ooh, that's
in.
what I'm talking
And
about, right?
and
Yeah.
and people need the faster people are able to see this, feel this, receive this message, realize this,
Hmm.
the better they can start operating in this world
They
that's
will
ours.
feel better.
They'll feel
Yes, you
better.
actually feel better.
They
Even
will
when
feel
things
better.
don't go as you planned them to go,
Exactly.
you still
Exactly.
understand that, it was supposed to happen this way.
Hmm. All things
This
work
is supposed,
together.
yes,
Yeah.
it's so that everything can work together.
And it
I
has to be,
love
it
this
has to. I
about,
love it.
I
I
love
love
it.
it.
It is a grand design, you guys. There is an architect behind this building,
Yeah.
Yeah.
behind
What
this body,
amazing.
behind the body of this universe. There is a designer, and understand that this is just a beautiful work of art that
Yes.
we are, and that we're also discovering that we are. Okay. And that we're also
But
experiencing
the
that we
but
are.
the craziest thing for this coming to me now is some childhood memories of my mother and my grandmother saying, "Wow, what a wonderful Jehovah we serve! What a wonderful God we serve!
Yeah.
Look what He did
Mm-hmm.
for us. He gave us these trees. He gave us this grass. He gave
Yes.
us this. He gave us these things of the earth,
He's
and
giving
we're
us
able to
everything we need.
everything we need, and it needs us
And
to
everything that
feed
you
off of us."
are. Yes.
It just
Yeah.
brought back those
Doesn't it bring
memories
you
of
joy?
being
Yeah.
there. You hear it as a kid, but you're like,
Yeah.
you see them praising and you see,
Yes.
them being appreciative of what we have
Yes.
out here in
And
this.
they didn't even have this tool.
They didn't
I
have this
didn't even have
tool.
this tool. I didn't even have this tool
Yeah.
until it didn't even begin to unravel until 5 years ago. And I'm just so, because listen, to your point, DJ
That's
Kitty,
amazing, y'all.
when people feel better, when people feel
They
good,
do feel good.
they don't go into elementary schools with
Yeah,
guns.
yeah.
When people feel good, they don't they don't feel compelled to be racist. When people feel better in how they experience themselves, they don't discriminate. All the things they are they're pivoted into a space where they are healing, and they're no more operating out of pain.
Yeah.
And all of this of the disparity, and that's why I'm so excited about value identity, is because once we begin to identify our value, we begin to pivot away from pain. And then as people are pivoting away from pain, they will begin to stop and to reduce doing all of the things that they do when they operate out of pain. And that is a global social change.
Yeah.
That is a global social solution, because when people feel better, they won't operate
They
in
do
all of
better.
this negativity. Yes.
They do better.
Yes.
Hurt
And the
people
only way that
hurt
we can,
people.
yes. And the
And when
only way
you're
that we
not,
can,
go ahead. I'm sorry. And
no,
the
it's
only
okay.
way,
I'm listening.
no, go ahead. I want you to finish the sentence.
We're just excited, you guys. That's why we're just like
Yeah.
puppies
Yes.
playing. We're just all over each other. But this is exciting because this is a solution, you guys. This is a remedy. This is a sustainable remedy because it is founded in benefit. It is the foundation of this is what benefits you. And that is the most attractive thing to us as human beings, because we are always attracted to what benefits us. So the point is this, is that if I see you as my heart and I'm the lungs, I realize that I need you. You exist to benefit me. So if I see you as a blessing and a benefit, I don't care about what color you are. I don't care about what your sexuality is. I don't care about what your religion is. I don't care about any of that stuff, because I'm more attracted to what the benefit is.
Absolutely.
I'm more interested in opening that box, that gift that you are, to look inside to see what's in there for me. And if you look at the human body, that's how it operates.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of different, the human body is a bunch of different individuals existing together because they understand that they all exist to benefit one another.
Yeah.
So the heart is curious about collaborating with the lungs to figure out what the lungs can do for it. And the lungs is curious about collaborating with the heart to figure out how it can pump blood into it so it can work. And everybody's different, but everybody's working together because they recognize the value in each other. They recognize how that they exist to benefit one another.
How we gonna get them there, Regi?
And what does the human body produce? It produces the greatest commodity of all. It produces life.
Yeah.
And the ability to sustain it. So if we begin to see each other and our differences as existing for our benefit, then we will begin to become more attracted to each other.
Yes.
When we become more attracted to each other, we will connect because there is curiosity, and then we will collaborate.
Yes.
I love it.
I love it.
And in that collaboration,
how can we get that? That's the next step.
that's what we're doing right now.
We got to get the message.
We got to get the message out.
Message, guys. It has to be out. It got to get out.
So DJ Kitty, you were asking, why are we here? You were asking that question from a little girl.
Yeah.
The entire purpose of life is to know. To know.
Yeah.
To know love. To know music. To know relationship.
Oh, Regi.
To know math. To know science. To know what it feels like to travel. To know what it feels like to have your heart broken. To know what it feels, to know what it is to learn from having your heart broken. It is to know, because knowledge is power.
And we were not created to hate. We were not created to hurt, to unalive, to cause pain,
exactly,
to cause fear, to cause what, and it's just, you got me thinking. You got me thinking of all.
Yeah, because
all my learnings in the Bible,
Yes.
Because knowledge is the key.
Yes.
It unlocks everything. Yes. The knowledge, the learning is the knowing. And the knowing is the key that unlocks the power. If I know that I need to put the electrical outlet in the plug to produce the power, then that's where I put it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And now everything that I need to produce from that power, my fan, my air, I know how to work it now because I know. You see what I'm saying? Because I know the cheat code.
Yeah.
Reggie, every
High
time.
five, Reggie. Go
Look,
ahead with your
So
bad
here we
self.
go. Here we go, you guys. This is a new social solution.
It is.
This is a new societal model that benefits everyone. And once people see you benefiting, they'll be like, what are you doing? Wait, what? Once you walk past a club and you hear the music, you're like, what are they? Man, I want to go in there and see, because that sounds good.
Yeah.
Once you find out about a discount, you're like, can you email me that coupon? I'm trying to get that discount too. I'm trying to get the same benefit. And so once people begin to see the few of us benefiting, then it's going to attract more people because of the benefit.
Yeah.
And then we can share, and then more people are benefit. And then you see what I'm saying? And then it begins to spread and grow. And not only in this country, but then this is something that we can bring to other countries and to other global nations and societies. So
And
this is a one.
Oh, go ahead. Go finish.
No, I'm just saying.
This is a one. Go ahead, Reggie.
No.
This is a one. This is a one that solves all solution.
You know, this is so powerful. And let me say this. When you say we are here to know.
To know.
Knowledge is power. And
Yes.
the more you know, the further you grow.
Yes. And when you share the power that you have, when you share the knowledge that you have, the knowledge that is empowering you, now you empower others. So the knowledge that empowered me, I'm sharing that with you. Now it empowers you, and now it becomes purpose.
And it's fuel.
Yes.
Fuel.
Power.
It's fuel. It's definitely fuel. Because all I can
and when
see
you share, yes.
I can see it replicating and replicating
Yes.
and replicating.
Yes.
And with that fuel will supersede life. Like people feel better. You know, when you're happier, you don't tend to age faster. You don't tend to have so many
impacts
illnesses.
everything.
It impacts
everything. Education, medicine, mental health, relationships, music, how we speak to each other, how we speak to ourselves. This touches everything. The one that can become all, because the all is a component of the one. When you look at nature, you are looking at yourself. You are looking at everything because you are everything. The sum of all of your parts.
Yes.
And everything is you. So my final question is, what is more beautiful? What is more powerful? What is greater than everything? What is greater? What is more beautiful? What is more powerful than you?
Nothing.
There you go.
Nothing.
Cheat code.
Fire.
Cheat code.
Fire.
Cheat code.
Drop the mic.
Cheat code.
I like cheat code. I like it. You know, Reggie, we feel blessed because we looked up and found you, and
I looked up and found you. We found each other.
We found each other.
Yeah. And here we are.
Divine.
We are, and we continue to grow. We continue to build.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it for all of us. I really and truly do. Reggie.
So let's get this message out, you guys. If I can come to your city, if we can do a virtual meetup, if we can do a virtual town hall, let's get this message. Our kids need to hear this. Our grandparents need to hear this. Our cities, we are in peril right now. People are in pain. Listen to that story that Miss Morningstar shared about the man gouging. That is pain expressing itself. That's pain. That is pain times multiplied times 1,000,000. That is a lot of pain. But that is because people are operating in that pain, and that is what that pain produces. Once we can get people to move into a space where they value themselves, then we can move away from that outcome.
Absolutely. Reggie, you know we ran out of time.
I know we did. It gets so good, you guys. It gets so good. I'm sorry.
But you guys, stay tuned. Reggie is back next Thursday. Whatever day it is. What day is it? Thursday.
Every
Next
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
It's got to be discombobulated.
I
Reggie
guess.
comes on every week. So a dose of Reggie and the value identity is exactly what we all need to continue on and remind each other that we are valuable.
We are valuable.
And the power of one. Reggie, any last words?
I love you guys. Thank you for this opportunity, this blessing, this platform, this family. Let's just keep going. That we have a solution. All we got to do now is spread it.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Miss Morningstar.
All right, guys. Y'all know what time it is. We will see you guys tomorrow for Friday. Y'all go out, be great. Early in the morning, make sure you drink your water. Enjoy this Thursday, and we love you guys. We'll see you all we'll see you Friday.
We'll see you Friday.
Thank you, listening audience. Thank you guys in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you, TikTok. We'll see you guys.
You're valuable.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.